As for me and my house, we will serve you, Lord, lifting holy hands in worship. We will not bow down to the gods of
Earlier this week, I received a WhatsApp message from a number that I did not know. The message was a sentence and a photo. The sentence simply read, "Please help us, we are in Carhair." Carhair is a village 10 kilometers from Featherstill. The photo was that of a child, a young boy whose name is Juma. Juma was more malnourished and skinny than most, if not any, child I had seen here. So the team headed off immediately to try and find him and find out if we could help. Upon arrival, the team found a very sick child living in the care of his very elderly grandmother. His parents had passed away of HIV, leaving Juma in the care of only his elderly grandmother, who was caring also for 2 other grandchildren. Juma was extremely weak and malnourished. The grandmother told us that he had been unable to eat for some time, and that included taking his medications. The team could see immediately that Juma was in a horrendous state of affairs, and they quickly decided to take him to the local hospital in an attempt to save his life.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, in the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of an angel. May you find some comfort here. So tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back, and the storm keeps on twisting. You keep on building the lies that you make up for all that you lack. It don't make no difference, escaping one last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness, all this glorious sadness.
It is with a heavy heart that I have to say, 2 days after this footage was taken, Juma passed away peacefully in his sleep in the local hospital. There's no way to know for certain if his state of starvation had just gone too far, or what exactly was the cause of death. But in my experience of being in this country as long as I have, I see often a disregard in hospitals to refeeding syndrome. Persons with digestive systems that can't take food for a long period of time can quickly get electrolyte imbalances, which in turn can steal them away from us too soon. There's a good possibility that Juma had refeeding syndrome from the foods he was given in hospital, but we'll never know for certain.
You're in the arms of an angel, may you find some comfort here.
Juma leads behind his grandmother, older brother and younger sister. The family will continue to battle and struggle in poverty as they are, unless they find a way to get some assistance. We made a decision as a team that we would try to put together a retirement package for Bibi Juma, a means to ensure that she always has food, medical care and water available to her. These last 5 years, she has lost her children, her husband and now her grandson. In among that time, she has had to beg daily for food, or she has had to dig in the fields when her body would allow it. We think it's time this amazing grandmother had a rest, and also a chance to reflect upon the life that she's lived in her later years with some peace and security that has been absent for too long. The poverty they face is such that the grandmother begged us to take the other 2 children. However, the family has gone through so much loss and separation these last 5 years. We felt it's best we try and keep them together, but at least try to keep them together in a means by which they have some security in food, medical care and education. There's a dedicated fundraiser for this family, and the link is in the description box of this video below. Not every child we meet comes into our care, and not every child we meet has the happy ending that we hope for. But what I've come to understand these last years is sometimes we find these children just at the point where it's time for them to pass on and transition from this world. And it's not that we were brought by God to stop this, or that we were brought to ensure that this does not happen. It's more so that we were brought in this instance to help an elderly lady who was alone to deal with the passing of her beautiful grandson, and to help her through this difficult period of mourning, to be a friend and a source of support. Myself and the whole of our team all have faith, and I think I can happily speak for all of the team when I say, as for us and our house, we will continue to serve the Lord as best we can. God bless, guys.